Welcome back to Switch to Linux. It is time for another Saturday show. If you are new around here, I do not super plan the Saturday shows quite as much as I do the other ones. But anyway, we are going to be talking today about does YouTube hate its creators? Just to walk through an article on The Verge that hit The Verge late last night, or maybe it's early yesterday morning that I just happened to miss. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to be talking about that a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and see who is online. Let's see the Das Boss. What's going on? Bostron Pie. Hello there. And Ellis, greetings. Noah, second or third or fifth, or I don't know, because for whatever reason, YouTube like double booked the stream. So a lot of people were over there, a lot of people were over here. So I closed down the smallest one, sent everybody over here. Hopefully we all made it. Pizza loving nerds on board. Hey, there's an adjustment to the logo too. Everyone join me saying pizza, pizza. All right. Okay. So poll. Who listens to audiobooks out there? I am looking at the possibility of converting my books to audiobooks, and I want to see what the general interest is. Apparently, a lot of people like audiobooks, but apparently only like 5% of books are on audiobooks. So I don't know. I do think I want to make some office adjustments to get rid of a little bit of the echo in here before I would record them, but we'll see what happens. So Alice does not do audiobooks. Pizza does sometimes and might sub to Audible soon. I gotta look into Audible more. Like, if I can buy the book directly, like I don't do subscription services, but if I could buy a book directly, and then the challenge is it DRM locked or not? Of course, I looked into everything, and Audible does have an exclusive and a non-exclusive, of course. To sell exclusive through them, you get a higher commission rate. I would go with a non-exclusive so I can, still sell at other places. Because I just have this firm belief if you buy something from me, you should actually own it, not license it. So that's what I do with my books and stuff already. So Linux Daily, hello there. And Thomas Holt, good day to you and a tip of the hat. All right, Chad V, sadly, I doubt at least those who have an alternative point of view. Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of getting back to the YouTube thing. Linux Daily does not listen to audiobooks. Rarely listen to audiobooks on Andy's Candies. Like your candies, man. All right. I publish in the Christian sector. I do have, after the next round of books, after the next two I have published, after the next two I am almost about to publish are out, then I'm actually be working on a secular book instead I'm going to do one on minimalism, and I might do one on security as well. I just don't know about that, but the minimalism one I already have mapped out, so I'm going to be doing that one as a secular book. So we'll see what happens. Steve is an audiobook listener. Good. All right. And the kitty's on, says meow. All right. Just sat back to the computer and saw you were streaming just in time. Yes, PK, and a welcome. Aye. Arr. Is Noah a pirate? Aye. Arr. All right. I would say I'd have CJ say hi back, but he ran away. All right. Galaxy J6 looks good, but it has so much bloat. Might get it in Flash custom ROM. Just double check. The J line may not take custom ROMs. Some of the J line takes custom ROMs. Some of them do not. So you look into that before you get it. Kitty's mustache is great. Yes, he is my true Hitler cat. He is indeed. YouTube hates Switch to Linux. I'm starting to think that. This guy, I love it. Crimson Shot. Well, thank you, man. Perfect. Perfect time for live streaming. Just finished dinner. Yep. That's why I do some early ones. I'm doing 2 early ones a week now to catch the crowd overseas that likes catching the streams. So I put the 2 early ones in. So one of them is, of course, Saturday morning. The other one is either Wednesday or Thursday. It's alternate when I have a lunch meeting during the week. YouTube hates everyone that won't conform their ideas. Yeah, I agree. I listen to a lot of narrations on YouTube. Okay. Stock Android should be the only Android. There you go. Crimson Shot likes Audible. Can you buy books directly, or is it has to be subscription model? I need to look into that part yet. Audiobooks sometimes makes it easy to follow for me. Okay. I don't I know you don't like subscription services, but I still have Netflix, so I can watch a series that I wouldn't really buy discs for. And there's very valid reasons to use subscription services. If somebody's like a movie file and likes a lot of new movies, a subscription service is great. I talked to my cousin, and he gets that so that they don't have this constant creep of more stuff coming in. I'm not as big a fan of what's new. The only few things that I watch are actually on the free version of Hulu. And so I watch those over there. And if those disappear, oh well, I don't care. I am a person, though, that I listen to the same stuff over and over. I watch the same movies over and over. And so for me, buying books or buying movies from Goodwill for a couple dollars a piece, I mean, my latest acquisitions, V for Vendetta, that I haven't seen, cost me a whopping $2. The original Terminator, I'll be back, for $3. And you guys kept talking about iRobot, which I've never seen, so I picked that up for a whopping $2. And so that's what I do personally. But I also have a system where I will throw away the cases. I just keep them all in. I have all my movies in one CD binder. And so it works. So there's valid points for either way. I personally don't use subscription services, but I don't hate somebody who does. I don't think it's absolutely completely bad. I think we just need to be careful that we're not getting so many subscription services that it just destroys us. Okay. You can just buy audiobooks without a sub, but I've never done that. Okay. So I don't know if it's DRM free. All right. Does anybody know if a Audible audiobook is DRM locked or DRM free? I suspect it's locked. That's what Amazon tries to do with their Kindle. They have the KDP Select program, which gives you a lot more visibility on Amazon for your books, but you have to agree to sell it exclusively through Amazon, and it has to be DRM locked. I don't know. I love audiobooks and audiobooksnow.com. Ooh, I need to look into them. Audio. This is a new territory for me. I will look into that. All right. Let's see. Eric, if you could shoot me an email, I'd like to send you the first chapter that I did as a test and give me your honest critique. Is it good? Is the production quality good? What needs to change? I think I need to get the echo out, which I'm going to be working on doing that. But I'd be very interested if anybody does listen to those. Also, Steve, if you like audiobooks, if you can shoot me an email, I want to get you guys out a link just to one chapter. I want honest feedback. I don't want fluff praise. I want honest feedback. Is this good? What needs fixed? Because if I'm going to be producing audiobooks, I want to make sure they're the highest possible quality. Let's see. It's just owning something you pay for? Inconceivable. That's right. I need to get that movie. I don't have that movie. But if everyone will use stock Android without bloat, there will be too much overhead and performance, and people will not feel the need to buy a new one. This is very true. Might get Nokia 6.1 Plus and theme it to look like a Windows phone because it's Nokia. I thought Windows had the best of all the phone UIs. I thought Windows UI was the best of any phone. It was just, they just sucked. Your earlier stream, thumbs up. All right. I too love audiobooks. Great video. God, I love the cat. My apologies if I didn't drink enough water, and so I have this buildup of mucus. It smells like I swallowed a frog. So I should be drinking water, not coffee, but yeah, coffee. Bloated Android sucks. Yeah, that's what I hated about new Samsungs. They just get so bloated. Can buy directly, but they're more expensive. Okay. That stream title is hilarious. What, YouTube hates their creators? Yeah, I know. Hello, James Miller. Greetings. Okay. Physical media? Who uses physical media? Just yeah. I use physical media. The audiobook you get with Audible with your subscription, you get to keep it even if you cancel. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Eric. Okay, if you have time, you should read the original Omsov novel of I, Robot rather than watching the movie version of it. I'll think about it. I buy real books. All right. That's good. My books are available real. That's the first place I put my book. Well, I usually hit them. They usually hit ebook first because there's a lot less lag in production time to get an ebook out. I just don't know, but do you have a Plex server or something similar? Open Media Vault can do that. Wait for a good deal to get 3 to 4 free credits for $15. Do 1 month, then quit. Get 20% off. Well, that okay. I don't watch much TV, but I gotta follow Game of Thrones and Stranger Things. All right. That's $300 new phone, like the Essential phone. I hate the lack of headphone jack. Yep. Windows UI is the best on phones. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, better for your privacy, too. All right, let's go ahead and jump on over into our... wow. I didn't think it was this bad. We'll go ahead and jump over into our article, and then we'll go on from there. So... this article came out from The Verge. Is YouTube failing its creators? The video giant isn't doing enough to combat burnout crisis. So this is mostly talking about YouTube burnout. I mean, YouTube burnout. I mean, I post a video a day, and sometimes I gotta drag through it. Sometimes it's like I'm excited to get this done. Sometimes like I already have my videos for Outdoor Philosophy already scheduled in the queue. I did those yesterday. I don't have to mess with that until tomorrow. I am planning one for tomorrow on the Switch to Linux channel, which of course is always pre-recorded and scheduled post. I'm probably going to do the Manjaro deepen versus deepen because I'm just deep into this, and I got to get deepen off my desktop, man. It's driving me crazy. So, I mean, I like the deepen desktop. It's just, it gets boring and it gets annoying sometimes. And so I want to move on to do some experimenting with Linux Mint Debian Edition is really what I want to move towards next for a little bit. And I have a few different plans with it I'm going to be trying out. So... but anyway, the video giant isn't doing enough to combat its burnout crisis. And I've seen a lot of people get burnout, a lot of people taking breaks. One guy that I follow, I first saw his channel maybe about a year ago, little under a year ago. As maybe October, November is when I first saw his channel. He does some amazing political commentary stuff, down to earth type stuff. He only had like 8,000 subs then. He's got like 25 or 30,000 now. I mean, he just shot up like a balloon. His name is David Stewart. I think mostly he grew on his commentary on the Star Wars videos. So if I wanted to right now do commentary on Star Wars videos or commentary on the iPhone, I'd probably have it. In fact, I should just, you know what I should do tomorrow? I should just record a rant about why I stopped using iPhone. I should just do that. Never mind the deepen Manjaro. I'll get to it later. I need to do that. It's like, did you guys see the video from Linus Tech Tips? YouTube's algorithm made me talk about the iPhone. Okay, I didn't watch the video, but he was talking about it. It's like, basically, if you're, and this is one of the reasons this last week, my sub count, like everything, view count, sub count, everything dropped this week because I didn't talk about the iPhone. I need to talk about the iPhone. I'm going to talk about the iPhone tomorrow. I'm going to talk about why I don't use iPhones anymore. And then the reality is, the problem is we become slaves to the algorithms. And the biggest challenge with that is people don't get what they want to see. They get what the algorithm wants them to see. And I can look at my feed right now. And let me just go ahead and pull this up. And if I look at, no, I don't want to lose that video. I'm watching, Fast Gadgets did a video on Linus Torvalds, and it's a fascinating video, so I'm watching that. But, okay, let me open up a new thing. So here I'm just getting all sorts of things. It's like, I don't want to see these. And if I refresh the page and keep refreshing the page, it's just going to keep showing me the same exact videos over and over that I really don't want to see. Now I can go in here and I can highlight the original things like College Humor. No, I'm really not interested in that crap. There was 1 or 2 videos I watched over there that I thought, okay, that was pretty good. And then ever since then, it's like, College Humor, College Humor. I don't like College Humor. I think it's stupid. I think it's a liberal rag. But it's just like, so I can get in here and do this, and then we'll go ahead and tell, I'll just basically say not interested in those, reload it, and it just gives me essentially the same stuff over and over. I don't have a College Humor video this time. But that's the kind of the problem, is it just starts feeding you all this stuff that thinks you want to see. And I'd rather see things from the people I've subbed to. Because if I look at this, I think there's one thing in this that I'm actually subbed to. One thing in this feed. I've had this problem where YouTube simply stopped pushing the videos out. For example, we have 67 people on here. Let's just do a little straw poll in the chat feed here. Who got notified of this stream? Who's a subscriber? Who is a subscriber and asked for it? Like, who did and who didn't? Who got the notification and who didn't get the notification? See, this is why I keep things to a regular schedule, so you guys that know, you know approximately when I'm going to be on. Now, my Monday, Tuesday videos don't generally show up at exactly the same time, but they're generally there in the evening. The other ones, I follow those. But what happens is, if you guys like the content and you don't know that I put out another video because YouTube's not telling you about it, what's going on? Especially if you've subbed and hit the bell notification. That's kind of the thought. But looking at this, several YouTubers have had burnout. Top YouTubers feel compelled to make nonstop videos for an ever-hungry audience, afraid to take breaks for fear of losing momentum. Or worse, being reprimanded by an algorithm that decides what videos people see. Well, the company claims claims to want to alleviate burnout on its platform. Most of its help has amounted to empty PR and unhelpful data. In short, the platform's lifeblood is suffering, and YouTube's response to the crisis has been terrible. All right, so basically people feel compelled to keep on doing video and video and video. Is that what I do? In a way. In a way. While this channel has momentum, I want to build it up to a certain level. When I get this channel to a certain level, I'm going to take 1 or 2 days off so I can focus on getting another one of my channels up to momentum. Now there's another question. Did you guys realize I have 3 YouTube channels? One of them I pushed to get it over 300. It's like, I mean, it hasn't grown more than 10 subscribers in a month. Now, understandably, the topic is Christian material and fewer people want to see that type of stuff. But if you like Christian commentary from a guy who actually cracks open a Bible and understands what's in there, check out my Our Walk in Christ channel. That's also where I write in that field. I'm an author in that field. I do podcasts in that field, all that kind of stuff. It's all over there. I can't get the channel above like 300 subs. I mean, it's crazy. Probably the stuff's just not being pushed. Now, I do need to, and I'm working on doing, I'm converted the live streams from doing a solid Bible study into a more current events type thing. So I did do that recently. That seems to, it's not doing any worse. It may or may not be doing any better. All right. So it's just a question of what it does to take it grow. Now, why do I want it to grow? Well, because I've seen the writing in the wall in my current career, and it's not good. I'm looking at the various other things, and it's just like, well, what are you going to do long term? So I have 3 or 4 different plans, and I take an approach like the Bible says in Ecclesiastes. Cast your bread upon the waters, he says in chapter 11. For after many days you do not know which will come back, whether this or whether that. It's see what sticks. It turns out that SwitchedtoLinux sticks. This is a popular channel, and it still grows. I think I've only had 1 or 2 days ever with a negative sub count, and I'm not even sure that was necessarily the case. But again, what is it that causes it to grow? We just don't know that information. Is it good, solid tutorials? If I take the time to do good, solid tutorials, sometimes they're enduring, sometimes they're not. If I do, I mean, I know if a new Ubuntu distro comes out and I cover the video, it's going to get a ton of views. The new Linux Mint distro comes out. Basically, any of the top distros comes out, you do a video on it. It does get a lot of views for that couple of weeks, which is good. And of course, you need to make sure you're bringing good, valuable content. You don't just do a video for the sake of a video. So sure, I'll talk about the iPhone tomorrow. I'll rant and rave into the camera about why I don't use iPhones anymore. And ultimately, it's not just going to be a fluff video. And that's the thing is, I've seen several of these videos. Even the guys critical of it, they're fluff videos praising iPhone. Why? Why? And so that's kind of the thing is YouTubers, we are a slave to an algorithm that we don't have any information on. If we take a break, it may or may not help our channel growth. Who knows? It may not. We don't know. I'm not feeling burnout, mostly because I'm just a very gung-ho person. I just love what I do. If I didn't like doing this, I wouldn't do it. That's the thing. That being said, yeah, sometimes it's hard to get a video out. But such is life. Sometimes it's just hard to get up and go to work. But this is a job for me. In fact, this is a large chunk of my income. Doesn't pay rent, but it pays everything but rent. All right, making a living as a YouTuber isn't easy, they go on to say. Videos are time-consuming endeavor, and many creators like to handle every aspect of production themselves. And a lot of that is the cost that it takes to, like, I mean, if I could pull in an editor, I mean, if I had the money to pull in an editor, that would be great. I wouldn't mind doing that, but you know what? I don't got the money to pull in an editor right now, so I got to do that myself. Sometimes you just get better work. I've been in discussions with a client up in Washington, and they hired some PR firm to push out blogs, and I'm looking over their stuff on their main webmaster, the main go-to guy. I looked at their stuff and I said, you realize all these blogs, they're not hosting the images on your server, they're hosting the images on their server. I said, no, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be hosting the images on your server. So I sent the question up to the SEO guy, kind of knowing what he was going to say. And I said, what do you think about this? And it's like, it's questionable if this relationship goes south. So we sent a message back to them, and they said, well, it's part of our low-cost strategy that we can't just take our images and just host them all on your site. So, you know, we'll host them on ours, and that's what causes us to have lower price and all this. I'm like, but the quality is suffering, people. The quality is badly, horribly suffering from this. It may not suffer right this second, but it is going to suffer long term. And I'm a long-term guy. I look down the road and see the long term. I'm not going to go, oh, well, that's good. I want to bring in, if I want to bring somebody in, I want to bring somebody in that I know is going to do a good work in the long haul. But that also means paying for good work in the long haul. Can't afford that at this stage of the game. If this channel were paying all my bills with a little bit extra, absolutely it's worth it to take some money, hire somebody, because that can only help improve the quality of the show itself. All right, so that's why a lot of us do the same, because a lot of YouTubers were one-man shows, maybe two-man shows. Because the product isn't simply footage, but personality as well. It's not enough, and that's true. I mean, you can watch videos on the same topic. I bring a completely different personality. Like, I'm watching Fast Gadgets. I love his low-key personality. He's really cool, fun to watch. I'm crazy. I'm unhinged. I'm not like this in real life, by the way. But I'm crazy and I'm unhinged on the videos. I go on fire. Ah! You know? But the reality is personality is a big part of it. And sometimes these are personas. Now, I'm a very serious, down-to-earth, let's get work done person. That's actually why I accomplished so much. But that being said, I'm not as unhinged in real life. So it is sort of a persona. It's an easy persona because it's something that, like, the expression is what I feel oftentimes. I'm just too reserved to actually demonstrate. So, that's true. All right. So, because the product isn't okay, let's see. YouTubers have had to create a sense of an upbeat intimacy that makes viewers feel like they're friends, and the emotional labor of always having to be on makes creators feel it's not a labor for me, really. Makes them feel like they have to flatten their humanity to make it on a platform. And that's what I don't do. I don't flatten my humanity. For crying out loud. I just talked about Jesus a little bit ago. I'm not afraid. But I don't cram it down your throat. If you want to have Jesus crammed down your throat, come check out my channel, Our Walking Christ, on YouTube. That's where I'll cram Jesus down your throat. I mean, I'll let you know where I stand here, but I'm not going to force it. I'll force it over there. Oh, yeah. Once a video is up, creators are expected to continue to engage viewers via comments, social media, live streams, and more. And that's one of the things that, for me, I don't do social media, and I've considered it. Like, I'm definitely not going to add a Facebook. No, I'm not going to support the devil. Twitter's even... I was thinking Gab or Mastodon or any of those, whether those would be good or not. I just don't know. But, I mean, I know from experience, I just don't sit there on social media. I have no idea. I don't care. So, for me, YouTube is enough. But it'd be good to be another place if YouTube's like, oh boy, this guy's crazy, pull him out. You can at least get some updates. I don't know. But that's why I have sites like thinklifemedia.com, which even that I don't update nearly as much as I should. In fact, I didn't get out the supporters video last week, and I meant to last week, and it was a completely crazy week. But we'll get that. In fact, I think I'm going to do that today, and then I'm caught up on everything else. All right. Let's see. Only to start the process all over again the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and that can indeed lead to burnout. It very well can. I think, though, part of it for me, I don't feel as stressed about doing that. And maybe this is something YouTube could learn from us creators, is that it's not about us. It's not that we have to keep doing this day in, day in, day in, day in. That's not the problem. The problem isn't that. The problem is the unpredictability of the platform and the feeling that we have no say, no voice, and they don't care. And that's why I titled this as I did with YouTube Hates Their Creators. I mean, I got the video I did yesterday. Now it's back up in monetized status after I challenged it, but before the video was even done last night on just my weekly news, it was demonetized. It's back in monetized status. My Linux Foundation Code of Conduct, Why the Debate video, that's demonetized. Of course, we have we got rid of the thing. Where's the thing at? The copyright claim issue that they have to deal with. Like I have, wow, I don't have nearly as many videos here. Oh yeah, this is funny. My Are You Prepared for Emergency video somehow got demonetized. I mean, that was May 1st, 2017 when we lost power for 3 days out here. Tornado went through, touched down in town, took out the main power supplies. We were without power for a while. And I did a live stream on my cell phone talking about, are you prepared? That's demonetized. What? It's the silliest video. Why would you demonetize that? I'm just simply, oh, you know what? I think I know why. I think I showed my gun in that video. But still, it's like, oh, here, I have this for protection. I mean, that's the extent of it. All right. Live look at Linux Mint 18.3 beta is demonetized. Quick look at Nambi Linux, demonetized. Calling requests for next distro and other Linux discussions, demonetized. This is the problem, YouTube. I don't swear. I don't generally get into crazy political divisive things. Every now and again, something may slip in, but I don't get into any of this stuff. Why don't you, and you've never found a video after review that ever hit this, like you've never come across a video and said, hey, no, we have reviewed this and determined it's not monetizable. Never one time has that occurred. Maybe you should greenlight certain channels. Let's talk about their crazy copyright issues. Remember almost a month ago, somebody put out a copyright claim on my PC Linux OS video. I played a 30-second clip from the song Four Seasons, which has been in the public domain for, well, let's see, the guy died 300 or 400 years ago. And the copy that I have is from a completely defunct, no rights at all company that died over 2 decades ago. And I played a clip, and Orchard Music, the scumbags of the earth, come up, and they're like, we file a copyright claim. Guess what? They haven't responded to my reply. Now, I looked into the video that they are claiming I stole, and somebody else took the exact same music I played in the background of mine and did a lot of talking over it. It clearly wasn't the same thing, but they just clicked it and did that. So in a few days, that will, in fact, 29th, so in 7 days, 1 week, then that's going to lift because there's been no response on it. So the copyright dispute will leave. But YouTube, it doesn't take 30 days for them to respond to a copyright. And this company is notorious for making false copyrights. I think it's about time you ban them from your platform. tell them you have abused our Copyright Restriction Act and hurt our creators. You are not allowed to make any requests, except you have to do it manually with written notice directly to us, CCing the creator, which means expense and time, and then we're going to keep the video in the copyright-free status until we investigate the claim, and if we find a violation, then we will take that creator's person down. YouTube's got to get on board with their creators and stop the abusive copyright trolls from harming their creators. But they don't. That's what people are having a problem with. It's not this next day, next day, next day, keep making videos, keep making videos. It's the unpredictability in the fact. Why can I move from so much growth, keep doing what I'm doing, massive more viewers, and then all of a sudden viewership completely drops off? It just doesn't make sense. That's what people are concerned about. Some answers and some reasons why is why there's some concern. All right, so the article goes on. Beyond the taxing nature of producing content, and for some creators it's more taxing than others, I could probably increase my production quality and make it a lot more taxing, but I would do less videos. I don't know. YouTubers are at the mercy of a platform they do not fully understand. It's not the platform we do not fully understand. It's a platform that has constantly moving guideposts and no communication. Okay, if you want to get an idea for that, let's go ahead and let's go to YouTube. And let's go to, no, not, okay, let's go to Susan's channel. Oh, she got rid of one of her videos. She had 2 videos. She literally got rid of the 2 videos she had that were so thumbs down. She actually deleted her videos. Her videos were talking about, I'm sorry, we haven't communicated. We're going to communicate more. I created this video, so this channel, so I'm going to keep putting up videos and videos and videos. Well, she's done 1 video in this time. Actually, she's done 3. She's taken the other 2 down, probably because they had so many dislikes. She talks about all this communication. It was full of social justice crap. This is why, YouTube. This is why. It's not that we don't understand. It's that you keep moving the guideposts, not communicating, and we can't find that information. That's the problem. Yay, Susan. You are the model of how a YouTube channel works. Someone get that lady a bouquet of roses. Oh, boy. Sometimes videos will explode on the platform, but more often than not, they'll be demonetized. Amen to that. I think we already covered that. Or won't be surfaced to the subscribers who want to see them. Amen to that. Meaning that a YouTuber might go through a lot of painstaking work just to end up dead on arrival. Amen to that. All the while, YouTubers often feel like they have a little room to complain about a system. There is no way to reach out to YouTube, by the way. Yeah. To complain about a system that has made them well-compensated micro-celebrities. After all, shouldn't they feel lucky to have an opportunity others would kill for? No wonder, then, that everyone from PewDiePie to H3H3 Productions have publicly fallen prey to or are on the brink of burnout. YouTube is well aware of the problem. It seems to come up every month or as more creators are affected by the issue. As the company sees it, though, much of the problem comes down to misconception. Creators feel that they can't take a break because they believe the platform favors steady, ongoing uploads, but YouTube itself disputes this is the case. In a video uploaded last week to Creator Insider, a channel hosted by YouTube's tech team that provides a weekly insight into all manners YouTube, the video giant attempted to dispel the inability to take a break as a myth. There are tons of channels on YouTube that don't publish daily or even every week, says a YouTube product manager who is referred to only as Todd in the video. We also, we've talked about Lucas the Spider, one of our favorites, usually publishes like once a month, gets 10 million views on that videos that are 30 seconds long. It's like a triple mythbuster. Short videos, not frequently uploaded. I think that's a double. This is 2, this is 3, this is triple, this is double. Okay, just make sure we got that clear. Todd goes on to say that this is a really cute kitty right here. See? Really cute? Yeah? Okay. All right, Todd goes on to say that the channel, like Lucas the Spiders, proves there's no single pattern that leads to success on YouTube, so creators should stop thinking in those terms. Well, give us terms to think about that are actually making sense with reality. All right. It really comes down to the content and whether you're engaging the audience, he continues. Some formats work well if you're checking in every day and the audience checks in every day, but that's not certainly not a requirement. And we don't have any rules in our system that say, oh, well, looks like this was often a channel's uploading and give it more boost or anything like that. Upload what makes sense for your audience. See, this is the problem. I do upload what makes sense for my audience. You guys come to my channel, I think, tell me if I'm wrong, but you guys come to my channel because you want to hear about tech, you want to hear about privacy, and you want to see some unhinged lunatic rave into a microphone, sometimes to a fire screen on the background. I mean, let me know if there's other reasons. Now, there's other things I am planning. One of the things that I am planning is a more comprehensive Nextcloud tutorial. A lot of people have asked about it, and to be honest, the reason I haven't done it is a pain. But I am going to do it. I'm going to teach you how to build Nextcloud. I'm going to teach you how to put up Colab so you can use it as a Google Docs replacement. I'm going to teach you how to build a Stun server so you can do basically like Jitsi is essentially how the Stun Cloud server works. So I want to do those things. I'm just trying to figure out the best time and way to push them out. So anyway, that's kind of it. And so that's kind of where we're going. Let's see. So I think I know my audience. I'm not 100% sure I know my audience. The other thing I know is that the Linux videos that I do get a lot more views than the other videos, but I enjoy videos like this more than I like those. And that's why my channel is kind of split between the Linux stuff and this kind of stuff, because I like talking about this. I think it's a message we need to get out. It's a message the world needs to hear. Guys, wake up to the privacy. Wake up to the data collection. And even if it's slightly inconvenient, do things that will help you grow in that area, you know? All right, apparently YouTube surveyed hundreds of channels that took a 2-week break and found that most of them came back to more views in their return week than the week they left. All of this is used as evidence that audiences will continue to be there if they care about the content creator and that YouTube does not punish anyone for taking a break. It's hard to imagine YouTube would lie about this, but at the same time, there are so many unknowns here that don't really address the root of YouTubers' worries. Can a channel that uploads once a month actually make a living off of that? Are the higher views on the returning week from vacation significant enough to merit taking a break? And I see TechLore's in here. So TechLore, you've mostly taken a break so you can work on your secret project that I don't know if you've unveiled yet, so I'm not going to talk about it. Are you noticing things are just as good? Have they gone down? Have they gone up? What's your thoughts, TechLore, since you're in the comments there? Okay. The Creator Insider is a small channel that doesn't get very many views, making YouTube's attempt to set the record straight fall short. We relegate much of the important information to the place where hardly anyone will see it. This might explain why YouTube's Robert, is it Kinkle? I don't know. Went on the record this week with Casper, a YouTuber with 7.1 million subscribers, about the platform's ongoing burnout debacle, among other things. In the interview, he reiterates that YouTube is aware of what's going on and that even YouTube employees feel a lot of the same pressures that YouTubers do. That ultimately, creators shouldn't feel like they can't take a break. We as a company focus on burnout quite a lot, he says. Are they burnouts? Whoa, man, that was a good blunt. Anyway, we spent a lot of time on the topic. It's actually great when creators talk about it, but there's no awareness. Nobody is going to feel okay to take a break or recharge. I think it's a lot of preconceived notion around if I take a break, the algorithm punishes me and I'm forever lost on YouTube. Well, if that's true, how could the new guy get up so fast? Do you have greater power if you know how to find your audience? Which you have found once, then you will find it again, even if you take a break for a month, 3 months, or 6 months. Kinkle's assertion that new channels find massive success in short periods of time is true. We've seen it happen firsthand with creators like the Paul brothers, except they gamed the system. They did like PewDiePie grew. He gamed the system. So, of course, PewDiePie was able to do it because he was able to get himself cross-referenced in 2 regions simultaneously, which is hard to do. Paul Brothers did it by gaming off of each other and coming to YouTube from a huge Vine following. So those aren't exactly... those are fringe niche cases. They're not the norm for most people starting up. Let's see. Much of the mental health onus puts on creators is to raise awareness for their audience as a task that's difficult for itself. Admitting you're human and have limits and need to take breaks takes a lot of courage, let alone admitting that you need help with your mental health. I need help with my mental health. Okay. Anyway, most creators who show that kind of vulnerability often need to be punished to their breaking point when you have no choice but to talk about the thing that's eating them alive. When you start seeing it in somebody, the one I'm aware of that I looked at, in fact, I looked at, I was watching some of Bobby Burns videos. It's like, dude, he looked bad. He looked bad. I'm like, whoa. You need a break, yo. That's kind of the way when you see it in somebody's eyes, it's like, dude, you need to take a break. But it's doing virtually nothing to create a culture that makes creators feel safe enough to take a break or to create audiences who don't expect a constant stream of content. After all, when you finish a video, the platform automatically starts loading a new one. YouTube can't say it cares about its creators' willingness while also treating consumption as king. And there's a reason that tech companies like Apple and Facebook are devoting attention to concepts like time well spent. That's very good stuff. Do we want to read the rest of this? Let's see if there's anything else in there. I don't think I want to read the whole article. Yeah, I mean, overall, ultimately, I think the best thing is focus on the content you want to make. If you're a YouTuber. So if you're a YouTuber or you're wanting to get started in YouTube or content creation in general, what do you want to do? Well, ultimately, the first thing you want to do is you want to go into your videos with a plan. You want to know what you want to say, what you want to tell your audience. Sometimes you might write it out. You might script the whole thing. You might just do talking notes. You might just have a general vague idea and ramble on until you get to the point. If you haven't guessed, I generally just know a general idea what I want to talk about and ramble on until I get to the point I want to make. Which works for some people. Some people are good at that. Some people are not. I was a college professor. By nature, I'm long-winded. I'm okay with that. It's all good. If you're more introspective, and there's times I do videos that are fully scripted. It's very rare on my channel, but there are times I do videos that are fully scripted. And when I do those types of videos, generally they have a better production quality. They're just a lot harder to do and a lot more time consuming to produce. That's why I don't do them quite as much. I do also bullet pointed stuff. So if you watch the Foundations study on my Christian channel, those are completely bullet pointed. They are studies that I've actually walked people through individually that I'm taking my bullet points and I'm going through. So they're not scripted, but they are detailed by bullet points as to what I'm talking about. And so there's a good balance between all of the different things that you're wanting to do. And so that's really the idea, is figure out what you want to do and then what is the means that you're going to get that information out. Do you want to be a talking head like this channel generally is? Do you want to do more like a documentary type thing where you're utilizing extra clips and things like that? Like What I've Learned is one of the greatest examples. The channel What I've Learned, if you've never seen that one. There's a lot of these different things, and then there's everything in between. So figure out what you want to say, and then don't be a slave to the algorithm. Do the content you want to do, and just keep doing the content you want to do. And that's generally is what works for you. And then, of course, you need to learn, you need to branch out, you need to grow, you need to figure out your video qualities. If you watch the first few months of this channel, the video quality was not particularly good. I figured out now how to use OBS. How do you get these nice flashy backgrounds, the nice edgy stuff? I mean, I think that the quality looks pretty good. Is there room for improvement? Probably. We'll get there eventually. But that's the thing, is just keep on moving in the direction you need to move into. And don't worry about constantly supporting, or being a slave to everything else on the channel. That's kind of my thoughts on the matter. So let's go ahead and jump on over to the comments, see what people are saying. Let me close this out though. No, deepen. Deepen, you're annoying. Minimize. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Samsung Galaxy S5 still works great with Lineage 14. Nice. Android 1 is completely stock Android with 2 years of insured upgrades. Are they really insured? Ooh. Assured? I don't know. Linux Daily. I've got an essential phone, but I have Bluetooth headphones, so the lack of headphone jack is okay for me. I used to watch Doctor Who religiously, but I'm losing interest. The last season was meh. Metal Lord. Hello, Metal Lord. Greetings. Of course, YouTube hates their creators. They're all about money, and they don't care about people producing the content as long as it makes the money. And the biggest challenge is they don't care. They have so many creators, they don't care about their creators, because if that one just gets crazy, you just kick them off, then, yeah, there's another one to replace them. And that's kind of the part of it. But bloatware does not slow your system down, but it eats up your storage capacity instead. It can slow your system down. It'll slow your system down if it's bloatware that's constantly running in the background. So it depends. Yeah. I don't know what to think of a female doctor. I have nothing against strong female leads, but character sexual identity is kind of important. Yeah. Like, this is the thing. Like, look at the... There's been amazing, excellent movies with amazing, strong female leads. One of the best was Hunger Games. Holy crap! That was a great female lead. It wasn't some feminized, crazy person. It wasn't just super god. It was a person with real circumstance. You understood the background. You could feel the plight of the pain. They gave her skills that would be very consistent with a feminine identity. I mean, guys, there's great movies. I watched Flight Plan. You ever watch Flight Plan? Strong female lead, Jodie Foster. Very strong female lead, a female engineer who knows the plane, and her daughter's kidnapped by hijackers on the plane. I mean, fabulous, strong female character lead. There's a lot of movies with good, strong character leads. Then you get the crap of The Force Awakens, where you have a Mary Sue who can't do anything wrong for the love. That's what people are against people. It's not female characters, it's what you're doing to them. Whew. It's a business owned by a big corporation. What do you expect? Yep. I'm getting burnout. I might quit for some time so I can do programming and web design. Yeah. That's cool. Like graphic design, fun, but also frustrating at times. Same with coding. Yeah. Going to be play with graphic design. I'm going to do pay what graphic design for Linux community. Pizza. Also look if you can, if you're going to do that model, also look into being a provider through Fiverr. Also look at Upwork. Odesk doesn't exist anymore. Upwork, freelancer.com, and Guru. Look into those individual ones, because those are all great places where you can set your price, you can put in a bid, and you can get started and build a portfolio and make some money while you do it. Absolutely, pizza. Look into those systems. Fiverr, Upwork, Guru, Freelancer. And there's some other ones out there as well, but those all allow you to create free accounts, so you can put in a certain, like Guru, you can do 10 free job bids a month. I think Freelancer is the same. I don't know, I don't like Upwork. I call it Upchuck. Mostly, it's just an irritation factor, because it was Elance and Odesk. Elance was great. Odesk was horrible. They merged together and made Upwork just like Odesk. And then basically every job now has hundreds and hundreds of people from third world developers. So I'm not a big fan of it, but as somebody just getting started, look into Upwork. Look into those things there as well. Noah's videos, likes audiobooks. All right. All right. Keep messing creators about. Your channel can be very active and big without partnerships. They won't recommend them a lot, which is sad. You have to be like every other YouTuber. Follow the trends, otherwise you'll get battered. The only college humor video I like is The Matrix. Is if The Matrix ran on Windows XP. All right, I'm gonna look that one up. That sounds fun. What is that? If The Matrix ran on Windows XP. All right, I'm going to look that up. That sounds fun. Not me, not me. I got the notification. I did not get the notification. Got the notification. I got the notification. So, looks like maybe about half of you, maybe 3/4 looks like are getting the notification. Okay. Well, that's good. People are actually getting notified. That's cool. Tried to use Hulu for Game of Thrones, but it's one of those things I have to follow. But, Game of Thrones wouldn't work on my browser. Game of Thrones? I don't know. Alright. I got... Okay, it looks like a lot more people are getting notified now. Didn't get the notification, but the bot on Discord did. Okay, cool. I didn't know I had bots on Discord. Wow, I'm everywhere. It's best when... best we all have calendars, yeah. I see clickbaity video, and I don't want to influence my recommendation algorithm. I just dragged the link into VLC. It bypasses YouTube's recommendation. Okay, that's cool. Perhaps YouTube should push content from channels that we have actively subscribed to. Isn't that a clear indicator of what we're interested in? Probably. Kenny always gets notifications. Stuff 1646 has 3 channels. Cool. Pizza knew I had 3 channels. Noah has 4 channels. I also knew he had 3 channels, so I don't follow religion though. Yep. And that's a very, very valid reason you don't follow it. Yeah. You don't want to hear all that stuff. Don't follow that channel. Yeah. So what do you guys think about a book on minimalism and or a book on security from the secular viewpoints? Okay. I also get notifications, but does not show on the title page if I refresh or open a new tab. What I suspect YouTube is doing is if you don't watch a channel for a while, it stops notifying you even if you sub and have the bell on. Found out about the other 2 channels from this one. That's usually where you'll happen, yep. I will notice the one in the tab title. How many people actually watch your videos, Noah? Kenny asks. It's a combo of people lacking an interest in Christian content and YouTube not wanting people to see Christian content. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to experiment with putting the Christian content in other places. That's actually why I'm doing the daily walks on podcasts as kind of part of that. But I'm going to experiment with the other ones. But yeah, I think there is a lot of that. YouTube not pushing Christian content much. Yep. Not much people cares about believes if they are not believers, even if they are believers. Yeah. I noticed the same. This algorithm isn't smart enough. It's because every YouTuber follows the trends, even if they may not agree with what it is. It's sad. They have to create content to make money. Video, this is true, but how many people actually know about these alternatives? Gotta fight YouTube and others get their playground too, otherwise our message won't get out. YouTube Premium is a big business. Got Mint 18.2 and 18.3 and Ubuntu. Dual boot. Very good, man. YouTube is more of a hobby for me. My main income when I'm out of college is network administration, but I am not going to set up ads on my channel. What town do I live in? State College, Pennsylvania. Okay. In fact, I didn't think of it. Wow, I didn't look at the schedule. Is there a local game today? That determines if I leave the house or not. If there's a football game, you don't leave the house. We've had the last 3 games, though, have been here, so I imagine we're away today. I don't know. What would be the benefits to make content to post onto a website and then be a slave to YouTube's mass? Kitty gonna steal my mic. Kitty, don't steal my mic. He's like, dude, what? 20 minutes from Washington. Washington, Pennsylvania, I'm guessing you're talking about. Or are you Washington, D.C.? I don't know. I'm like 15 hours from Washington with a plane. Have you seen The Verge's PC build? So bad. Man. I believe it's down now. I didn't see it, no. You should make a Discord server. My Discord server has a good active community. Pizza, make me a Discord server. Let's talk. I don't want to mess with it, man. Follow me on Pizza's Discord server. I don't want another thing to do. All right. Okay. YouTube is fine for creators. Some are just expecting too much, I guess. Okay, Tom. I'm a longtime viewer, and I think you are one of the most balanced and diverse YouTube creators. Why, thank you. Creators should not, I repeat, should not rely on it for stable income. It's meant for sharing videos, not to use as an income source. Many creators turn that around. Well, the thing is, Roger, the thing is that it is a viable income. You don't want to put all of your eggs in the basket of YouTube. You got to have other things. So that's why I think guys like Eli are doing it best. Eli, the computer guy. Now, am I going to pay extra money to go see his videos first? No, probably not. But he's putting enough of them out on YouTube, and I can go over and read some of the things on his site. Content creation is big. Specifically putting it on YouTube, it's definitely the biggest place, but we have to always look at this. And we are in a weird globe. Guys, repeat after me. Donald Trump is president of America. Okay? Donald Trump is president. Anything can happen. Okay? We don't want to close our doors and just say, well, YouTube's just for sharing videos. Not correct. It is a career just as valid as any other career. But if you're expecting it to be easy, you are mistaking yourself, because everything is difficult. I've been in freelance web design for 10 years. You know how many freelance web designers last 10 years? I know of about 0. It's because I've always learned, I've always evolved, I've always grown. I jumped into WordPress. I might be jumping out of WordPress soon because Gutenberg is a train wreck. It's coming, and it's a train wreck. But I don't know. I'm not going to jump too quickly. Partway through, even though I knew WordPress, I knew I had to jump into something else. So since frameworks are big, I jumped into Bootstrap. So now I build Bootstrap on top of WordPress. And so there's a lot of different stuff. You're constantly growing. You're constantly evolving. The point in time you stay static is the point in time you fall into irrelevancy. And that's the problem. That's why I'm looking into ebook or audiobook production right now. Because there's a changing trend. A lot of people are listening to ebooks because they like taking walks. They subscribe to podcasts. They buy ebooks. They want to grow. They want to listen to things. And so it's a growing market. And when you capture it at the earlier stages, you do better than if you capture it later. Let's see. Did you show your gun and then there were comments from all the gun owners watching your videos? I have no idea. I don't know. Careful, robots watching your content looking for anything that triggers for demonetization. Wow. When I get my phone, I'm going to make an Android concept for Android Q, using mods and launchers on the Play Store. All right. Isn't less than 30 seconds still general use? Yes. Orchard, though, will block you for 10 seconds. Yep. Okay. Some creators say earlier it was more profitable. In my opinion, the cases it became too popular. There are now more creators. If you showed your gun and said it was to defend yourself, that's a no-no. Guns are scary. But I have a lot of videos I've showed a gun in, and they're not demonetized. I mean, that one, you could barely see it. I have no lights on. I was doing this live stream to a flashlight. All right. So you can screw people up and nobody notices, disappear from some channels because there's already a replacement. Some creators I follow have 2 ads first and then halfway through 2 more ads and then by the end 2 more ads. It's insane. Yes, I agree. What did you miss? I'm not sure. Ask the people in the comments. I have no idea when you left the comment. Some people get flagged or striked for the music their neighbors are playing. What that happens to get recorded in their camera. Yep. I'd love to go to YouTube with a massive list of questions and make them answer each one. Yep. Someone needs to create an alternative to YouTube and call it SaneTube. UsTube. ThemTube. WeTube. HenTube. It's an unclear user agreement and they don't apply the same standards across the board. They won't clarify their rules and If they want to ban political view, they can, but tell the user. Yeah, I mean, like, one of the things about ad monetization is vulgar language. Why do I see so many videos with F-bomb after F-bomb after F-bomb fully monetized? My family-friendly show gets demonetized. Go figure. Go figure. Okay, someone already tried to make an alternative YouTube. They ended up going bankrupt and closing their site. Yes, that was VidMe. The bot police is every time following everyone. Hello, Present Arms. How's it going there? Okay. Yes, everyone say hello to TechLore. How's class, TechLore? I'm so glad I'm not in college these days. Different time visiting the Verge website after their PC building video. Oh, difficult time. Yeah. I have a difficult time visiting them most of the time because they're so... Oh, they're just so left-wing liberal. Donald Trump could give $1 million to a homeless guy on the street and they'd do an article about how bad he is and how he had ulterior motives and then start speculating on all the evil he's doing. I mean, like, dude, get over it, you know, get over it. Just go back to the middle a little bit, stay in the middle, and report the news, you know. Showed the kitty, better demonetize. That's right. What? He's staring. I think he's going to kill me. What? What? Oh, boy. No notice for that, Tom. Aww. All the crazy stuff. You forgot Kitty. I'm here. All right. Trick is to understand YouTube's terms of agreement. You can't understand YouTube's terms of agreement. Hey, man, DM me when you stream. All right. Love watching your content. Yeah, Pizza, let me know, too, when you want to get a stream together. I'll be glad to join you sometime. I just need a little notice. Okay. Love watching your content because it's interesting and enjoyable. Also, your content is very unique. Thank you. I didn't realize I was that unique, but... Lost my place. How do you get LibreOffice on Peppermint? Sudo apt install LibreOffice. It should be... Peppermint has Semantic, I think. I think Peppermint has Semantic, so just boot up Semantic and search for LibreOffice. And what you want to install, LibreOffice will come in a lot of different packages. Install the one that just says LibreOffice. That will install everything from LibreOffice. So that's how you do it. And shoot me a message on Skype if you need more help. Okay, no, because YouTube algorithm is so broken, it doesn't matter. Never watch anything related to anything other than my own language, but I see more videos than my own. Yeah. Hate to say it, Tom, but the only promising alternative to YouTube is Facebook. No! How dare you say that? Who are you? Elon Musk? Yes, I'm Elon Musk. All right. Tells me to watch a video I don't even want to watch or even interested in. Never listen to or watch music, sports, etc., but I see those in every suggestion. Naturally, every couple weeks of no activity, things drop a bit for me, but all in all, the drop wasn't as much as I'd imagined, but definitely noticeable. So, drop from a fairly big YouTuber. Tekla, we still got to get on that other video idea we were talking about. We've got to figure that out. Okay, right now, if you want to grow, offer free stuff, contests. I mean, that's honestly, I need to do that. I did put together some more stuff. Like this is my sub to the cat, the human's crazy t-shirt, and get that at shop.switchtolinux.com. I have other things that I haven't even gotten myself yet, like the Switch to Linux You Fool stuff. I have cats and tinfoil hats. I should get some of those and give some of those away as giveaways. That would be fun. I mean, we had a good response when I did the mousepad giveaway before. Okay, yep, sudo apt install LibreOffice should do it, yep. YouTube is YouTube, now it watches for creators' work. There's some reason people will watch an entire video all the way through but not give it a thumbs up. I don't thumbs up every video I watch. I mean, I try to, particularly that. In fact, you know what, guys? I'm going to give a channel shout out because what video is unavailable? The old versions, I'm like, whoa, what? Something went unavailable. So I watched this one today. This is a new channel. He has maybe like 900 subs, I think. Oh, pause. Don't pause. There you go. This is called Techno Dad Life. He's doing videos. He has 958 subs. I subbed him today. And he is doing videos like how to build Open Media Vault for your family, how to put Nextcloud on it. I watched one of his videos. It was pretty good and pretty well informative. So check out that guy, Techno Dad Life. Yeah, that'd be, I'm going to watch a few more of his videos and see what he's doing. But that's a cool channel I saw today. I'll see if I can link it here. Someone remind me when I get to the bottom of these comments, I'll try and link some stuff here. Agree, but most of the time Facebook content is stolen from YouTube. Facebook is no better. They enforce zero copyright regulations plus privacy concerns. Yep. Not caring. All right. Yeah, they liked the video, but it was nothing special. YouTube's old rules were actually better for creators. You got more views / time to ability to do stuff. Now you need more subs to do anything. Mr. GFY just went insane on the Discord server. Uh-oh. Then he left. Uh-oh. Mr. GFY, what's wrong? So if you are sub to a channel, watch all their most content, and you like the channel's material, but still don't give a thumbs up, I'm still mystified. Yeah, that I try and do. I try and do that, for sure. Okay, maybe they didn't like the video as much. Not all videos are liked by all. Yeah. Feel a sense of loyalty to my regular subscriptions, and I know it helps our YouTube reps, so I make it a point. Yes, thank you, Saddle Ridge. Okay, my video quality might not be the best, but I'm still new to the whole recording thing. And that's the thing, man. You will grow. Look at my first few videos, early videos. Man, they sucked. But that's okay. I'm not going to take them down or anything. I kind of want to update some of them, but, you know. Don't do you YouTube videos unless you do crazy things like Supreme Patty. Crazy things. All right. If I don't get 15 thumbs up, we're going to slaughter this kitty. No, I wouldn't slaughter the kitty. Kitty's like, let me out of here, man. All right. Still testing to see if Ubuntu server or Arch is better for all-around gaming. Yeah, for gaming, I don't know. For websites, I would not use Arch. Too unstable. Ubuntu, Debian, CentOS for that. 2005 YouTube, 2018 business, political correctness, mainstream. Joe Johnson loves Manjaro. Oh, don't troll Joe like that, man. Did you stop taking PayPal? Can't find a link. I did not stop taking PayPal. It will be on my PayPal link. I took it off of the YouTube homepage because it would never work right. And so I took it off of there. It's on the switchtolinux./support page. Yep, switchtolinux.com/support. You will find the PayPal link. I'll join when I get my desktop. The link doesn't open in my app. Stupid iOS. Ripley was great in Alien. I'm great as an alien. Uploading a video in advanced tab, pull down subscription feed, notify subscribers what automatically unchecked. Why? Haven't touched that before. Wow. Tom, really enjoy your Linux videos. Used to watch English Bob, but all he does is Linux gaming now. It's not my thing. Yeah, I'm not a big gamer, so I don't watch a lot of Linux gaming stuff. True, YouTube cares about how to get money, but in reality, Google makes a big minus in driving YouTube in the big picture. Tell it to Joe Johnson next time he's on the chat and watch his reaction. Okay. 100 on Netflix's amazing female leads. Good. Tried Fiverr a while ago. I got one order, never got an order again. Yeah, I just got to keep pushing at it. Just got to keep pushing at Fiverr and these other ones, all of them. Really, I mean, I'm good and have a big portfolio, and I'll still only get a response on 10% of things. I don't use those as much anymore. I don't need to. But, you know, if projects are running slim, I'll jump onto the platforms and throw out some job bids. YouTube does not care about money. If so, they would let more people into the ad revenue instead of taking millions out. Or a Chromebook. Yes, you're going to install Gallium OS on it. Your eyes are beautiful and amazing lightning. Thank you. I think it might be some color correction. I'm not sure if that's more natural or not, or if it's my color correction. I'm not sure. Hello, Kyrie Holmes. Greetings. Email. How's it going there? I like separating Ubuntu for gaming and Manjaro for programming and regular program use. The reason is, system uses minimal proprietary software. It's more compact and less bloaty. Yep. Oh boy, the ice cream man's here. Ice cream man! Ice cream man! I make my own ice cream, man. Sometimes get notifications from long-standing subs, but not for newer ones. It's really weird. Look at the previous conversations later. Okay. Didn't get the notification, but now I've enabled bell notification manually for this channel. Alright. Got Arch working pretty good for gaming right now, although there's one game that runs on my custom Ubuntu build that doesn't work in Arch. Why don't I use Fedora? Because it breaks every few months. Not a fan of Fedora. I actually have a few videos why I don't like it, going into more of the specific details. YouTube is a costful infrastructure. When they try and figure out how it can be financially sustainable, it's not really caring about money making. The infrastructure is more than millions they take. Hello, 2 cents yelling. Click the bell and you'll get notifications every time. A lot of people clicked it and don't get it all the time, but I don't know. I might start a DTube channel, and people who are fine mining Bitcoin can watch my channel on DTube and support me. There you go. BitChute is picking up momentum. Is it patched against GJS bug like Ubuntu is? I don't know. Okay. Hello, Anarita. Greetings. Hi, Anarita. Where's my digital girl? All right. Hey, LJ. I've been doing good, and how are you? Linux is good in general. Sometimes the compatibility doesn't work, but good. I'll set up a server for you and link to you in Skype. Okay. Let's talk first. Don't do it yet. Just talk first. All right. One of the few Linux-related creators I enjoy watching. Most I can't stand. Well, thank you. Problem is that they invited popular creators to be paid for their content and then changed the contract and screwed them. Yep. Want to make money for something along with making money elsewhere. Yep. What is Gutenberg? Gutenberg is the new editor WordPress is cramming into WordPress 5, even though nobody wants it over there. Let me show you. But WordPress itself is just getting insanely stupid. It's like they're trying too hard. WordPress is trying too hard to be Shopify or not Shopify, Squarespace and Wix. Guess what? If we wanted Squarespace and Wix, we'd be on Squarespace or Wix. All right, so here is the Gutenberg plugin that is going to be embedded into the core of WordPress, replacing the current system, which people is not perfect but are okay. Okay. WordPress has this thing where they don't introduce something in the core unless 80% of people like it. 1-star review, 736. 5-star review, 312. And by the way, a lot of these 5-star reviews would be 1-star reviews if you actually read them. But the default when you go to review a plugin is 5-star. You have to manually change it if you don't want it to be 5. So you see a whole lot of 5-star reviews that if you read the review, it's hateful towards Gutenberg. So if we go ahead and look at, let's just go ahead and, well, I want to see all the ratings. I want to see what the current one is. Okay, so good plugin, 5-star. Blend, 5-star. And then you just get, it's getting better and better. And then don't force me to use it. Copy idea from Facebook notes. That ice cream truck is annoying. Very good. Unnecessary. Very bad idea. Tried it, now deleted. Gutenberg needs more time. So here's an example of one that looks like it should be a 5-star or a 1-star. So it needs a lot of work to become an editor for plugin. In my opinion, it should remain as a plugin. Okay, biggest issue I found for a 2008 product. The editor is a lot of pieces. I mean, I did a video on Gutenberg. I mean, it's good. Not as same as in the editor. Frustrating. Utter crap. Right direction. Please continue. Looking great. Awesome development. Good idea. So I'm wondering, though, all of these, I'm wondering if a lot of these are, it makes you wonder, are a lot of these spoof comments to bring up the numbers? But still, overwhelmingly negative reviews of this. I did a review, or I mirrored my Switch to Linux site. I dropped this on. Too many problems, too many issues. It's garbage. But then it's just Automatic, who's in control of WordPress, is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. It's like, guys, I don't want Wix-like site. That's why I don't use Wix. It's horrible. People have a hard time understanding it. Whatever. Tell us about a video lately about it. Turtle gag? Gay? What? As long as it's not a frog. Guys are not scary, people are. Yep. Favors mine. If Donald Trump walked on water, MSN would report that he can't swim. There you go. Understand YouTube user agreement. That's one heck of a trick. Yeah, there you go. If you get a DTube channel, have in mind that these services claim to be decentralized, but they're actually not. They have a group of owners which earn pretty good and have full control. Saw the rant on Discord, I guess. Has anyone had any success with Gitkraken? I don't know. Servers are decentralized, hence blockchain thing, which is what they're trying to claim. Why are my eyes extremely blue? Because I was born that way. Lord, Ice Cream Man, move on. Go somewhere else. I hate this ice cream truck. When it shows up, it just makes 15 loops around the block. I'm going to get a copyright claim for the Ice Cream Man. I know it. Copyright claim, copyright claim. Everything is trash and you learn how to fix things. Let's do 15 thumbs up and we slaughter the kitty, or Devilishly said 34 thumbs up. Apt just shot itself in the pants when I tried to install SDL. But did he do park out front? Excuse me. What? You stole my chair. That's my chair. Not a lot better, but a little bit. Not every blockchain thing is decentralized. DTube has some servers, but yes, they're controlled by a group. Exactly like up and down voting mechanism. Partly that's what decentralization is. Well, he showed his kitties, so he think he's going to get demonetized. That's right. We need to start a poll. How long did your distro last before it crashed beyond repair? There you go. Found Arch to be run on my source ports. I had issues on other distros. Maybe it's one of those things where the latest version it's an advantage. Forums always make sure they have the latest. I'm back. Had to go for a bit. So I might have missed your commenting on my post, if you commented on it. I did comment on one of your posts. I'm not sure what I said, though. I just started craving ice cream. I did, too. I think I'm going to go have some. I have fudge ice cream. I have a Snickers ice cream. Light chocolate ice cream with caramel and peanuts. It's amazing. Yep. Go treat myself to a popsicle. So if the music of the ice cream truck isn't copy protected, it probably is. Buy ice cream. We will wait. That's the new background music. Holy crap, that ice cream truck. I'm telling you. Hello, Robert. Long time. How's it going there? Here at Hershey Park at Joyce Meyer's concert. All right. Joyce Myers does concerts? Well, have fun at Hershey Park. That's a fun place. I was there last summer, I think. Been on Linux Mint XSE for about 8 months, still rock solid. Yep. I think the ice cream likes different flavors of Linux, too. Take the stream outside. New SwitchedToLinux theme song. Music draws kids like fleas. They really want you to buy ice cream, apparently. Ice Cream Man is like, I have Linux Mint flavors. Come get some. He's trying to ruin your stream. Don't follow him, CJ. You're on kitty cam. Guess there's one song every ice cream truck plays. Truck that comes to my neighborhood plays the same thing. Ice Cream Man himself will copyright strike the video for not buying ice cream. All right, man. I'll buy some ice cream. I'll buy some ice cream. Pub cap in that ice cream van already. 5 likes. If you give the truck a scoop or 2 of real homemade ice cream. I should go give him some ice cream. Always seem to go back to Linux Mint. Rock solid. Ice cream? Wait, I'm running. Have money. CJ stole the real estate. Extreme Moose Tracks. Who's with me? Yeah, what is Moose Tracks again? What does Moose Tracks have in it? Doesn't Moose Tracks have like mini peanut butter cups? I should make Moose Tracks ice cream. What is that? Chocolate ice cream. All right, guys, help me out with Moose Tracks. Moose Tracks is chocolate ice cream. Don't they have chocolate-covered peanuts and mini Hershey's peanut butter cups in them? Is that Moose Tracks? We already mentioned you need to buy some ice cream. Kitty. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Here. Here. I'm going to go get some ice cream. I'll be right back. Stupid ice cream man made me hungry for ice cream. So, yep. So this is my homemade Snickers ice cream. Light chocolate ice cream. There's caramel and lots of peanuts in there. So, yep. Ice cream man made me hungry. Now I'm going to make the rest of you get ice cream. I'm telling you. Yep. Yes, and fudge and chocolate ice cream. Okay. I'd go for some strawberry cheesecake ice cream. Mint chocolate chip. But the cat will go and run around the house. You still take PayPal. Can't find the link. Yes, it is on... The PayPal link is on my support page, SwitchedtoLinux.com. It's the one that's the donate button underneath the Patreon one. So yes, Linus Torvalds likes vanilla, raspberry chocolate chip, anything chocolate. Yep. I hear you thinking that guy not getting me a treat. CJ is a great host. So CJ, how does it feel to be part of be a pet of Tom about his fire moments? Yeah, he's like, I'm okay as long as you get that good stuff there, you know. He gets his kitty treats. It's an epidemic. I like butter pecan, but I'm old. Okay. Hey you, how dare you eat ice cream when I have none to eat? It's good though. Except to drop some. You'll get kitty treats too. Yes, you will. You have sugar-free. Moose Tracks ice cream is vanilla ice cream with fudge and peanut butter cups. Really. So it's basically Tin Roof Sundae with peanut butter cups instead of peanuts. I can do that. Sea salt caramel is the bomb. Chuck found out about your channel and will come during live streams to get you to buy ice cream. There you go. Hey, how's it going there, Trucking on Linux? Send me that ice cream for my birthday. Pizza, the best I can do is I can send you a recipe for the ice cream on your birthday. It's actually easy to make. Ice creams are very easy to make. TMI, I cured my serious lactose intolerance of 15 years with certain probiotic strains. Yes, that will do it, actually. Put some text on that donate button. I do not have the choice. That's what PayPal requires you to do. I should put PayPal next to it, I guess, but I could do that. I could put PayPal next to it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Just throwing you a sock at the TV when you're folding laundry. What distro is good for a beginner on Linux? I would use Linux Mint Cinnamon, particularly if you're coming from the Windows world, because it is a very familiar setup. So you have your like task manager type thing over here. You have your task list. I have my launch buttons over here. Show desktop button. Your menu is very familiar. Linux Mint is also very rock solid. It's one of the fewest distros that break, and it has supported by a lot of hardware. So have a look at Linux Mint. Come over here. You want to go with the Linux Mint 19, not the Linux Mint Debian edition. That's a more advanced one. And then you have Cinnamon, Mate, and XFCE. And I did a video just the other day comparing these three desktops. I personally like Cinnamon better. Other people like XFCE or Mate. So definitely check Linux Mint out if you are a beginner on Linux. Now it's hard for me to say no to ice cream. There you go. I'll fetch a strawberry popsicle soon. Or a pear flavor one. Orange vanilla swirl. Okay. EB is in the house. That's right. Alright, switch to ice cream. Warm greetings to all. Cool greetings to all. John Doe, no warm greetings. You'll melt Tom's ice cream. That's right. All right. Let's do so is this so well. All right. So just for pizza for your birthday, you just need to come to Home Cooking Hacks down here and go to my recipe for ice cream. And here's a nice video on how to make it. And you can download the recipe right here. These are nice printable recipes. You can grab all these nice recipes for all of the different things I have. So there you go. There's your ice cream pizza. It's digital ice cream. So to make this one here, you need to do caramel. So making homemade caramel, you use 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of 1 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of water. You pour that in your pan and then you heat it, and you do not stir. Can't stir this. Just heat it, turn it on until it boils, and just let it keep boiling. Eventually it's going to turn into an amber color. It's going to look like honey. When it's starting to look like very dark honey, pretty much uniform throughout, you want to add 3/4 cup of cream and 2 tablespoons of butter, and then just remove it from heat, stir the bejeebers out of it. It's going to turn into a perfect caramel sauce. And then once it's cooled down slightly, just add about half a teaspoon or so of vanilla to bring it some extra flavor out, and then stir that guy around a little bit. And then with all that kind of stirred around a little bit, it's going to produce this perfect caramel. Put it in mason jars. That'll make about a little over a cup of it. And then put that in some mason jars, and then to make the ice cream, I took this vanilla ice cream recipe. This is a light chocolate, so I only added 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder to it. And that gives you a light chocolate. And I usually back off the vanilla a little bit, so I'll add half as much vanilla to a chocolate ice cream. And then I took some peanuts and I crushed up non-salted peanuts, crushed those, and then once you're about ready to put the ice cream into your final bowl, and I use these nice glass bowls, freeze down your bowl first, and then I'm going to add in about half a cup of caramel and then half a cup of peanuts, stir that in, and that's what gets you nice flavors in the ice cream. Stuffed bell peppers or stuffed cabbage? I do not have one. Maybe down the road I'll develop one, but I don't have one actually. Now I hope they'll fix an issue with the host file so I can upgrade to it. Yeah. Tell them you connect the TV network and ask them for a Switch to Food TV show. There you go. All right. I'm already getting hungry, dripping out of my mouth listening to you. Sorry, man. Pure vanilla extract is extremely expensive. Not really. I still got mine. I just got a 2-ounce bottle the other day. I think it was $4. That's not too bad. From Wegmans. So just got to look around for it. Technically, you go your whole life without eating. Well, I mean, you could drink Soylent. All right, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and jump off here. Oh, kitty, kitty. Time for the kitty to get his ice cream treats. Kitty, kitty. Houston, you know what we have, Houston? I think, guys, we have a double catter. I think we have accumulated a double catter. No, over here. No, this one. Kitty. No, this way. There you go. Kiki. No, that's hers. Yes, you get one more. You got to stay up here, though. You got to stay up here for yours. She's going to get hers down there, okay? There you go. What? You're too excited for kitty treats. She already stole the kitty treat that was down there. Double catters are rare these days. All right. I am on chat. Yes, I am on top chat. I forgot to change it. I wish there was a way to automatically do that. Okay, you're sure that was not imitation? No, it's pure. I don't buy imitation. It's pure. I look specifically for pure vanilla extract in alcohol mix. Is what I look for. All right, dried ice cream. Any luck on treat sponsorships? Nah. Yes, I do have 2 cats. My cats will steal my ice cream if I'm not paying attention. Yep. I should get a bonus soon. Yeah. CJ cloned. The other cat is very shy, yes. My life was a lie. See you later, English Bob. Alright. Now there are 2 cats. What about 2 Toms? Yes, there are 2 of me. That's how I get so much done. Attack T attack. Even more importantly, heat snacks. I like your stable commitment to Linux Cinnamon. Many people are trying Linux distro jump because many options. See, I have multiple computers, so the other one just jumps to Linux distros. But as far as production, I don't want mysteries. So that's kind of what I do. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. Final stats. We had 90 on peak concurrent, 120 hours of total view time, 71 presently, 305 playbacks, average view duration, 23 minutes and 42 seconds. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description down below. We have our support channel, switchtolinux.com/support. We have the shop.switchtolinux.com. You can get some t-shirts, coffee cups, all sorts of other fun stuff over there. And check me out on Patreon. Patreon.com/TomM. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will catch you later.